Good morning, Zio here, and today we're talking about Fortnite, so if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, like the video, and all that good jazz, go ahead and do so right now, and let's just get into it, shall we? That's right, Fortnite. We're talking about somebody named Jarvis? Jarvis. Sounds like Jarvis to me. Apparently some member of FaZe clan who's a big Fortnite something another. Doesn't really matter because honestly I don't really care about them. Anyway, but that aside, we are talking about this kid Jarvis. Apparently he plays Fortnite for a living. He's made a ton of money playing Fortnite. I should probably start playing Fortnite. I mean, there's money there. Might as well do it. I mean, I did download Fortnite that long ago to try it out because, to play with certain people. But anyway, why are we talking about this guy here? This guy is, I wouldn't even know who he is if it wasn't for the fact that suddenly articles popped up everywhere yesterday for him. So, who is Jarvis? And why is he crying about Fortnite, apparently? So, here's what seems to have happened. Dude used an aimbot. Dude was hacking the game. He was doing it to troll people. Fortnite Epic. And then found out, of course. And they slapped him with the ban hammer. And not just any old ban hammer. The lifelong ban hammer. Which, I'm just going to go ahead and get this part out of the way real quick. But, Epic, that's a little harsh, don't you think? Look, I hate cheaters. Not gonna lie, when it comes to multiplayer video games and cheating and hacking and all that stuff, I hate it with a passion. I've run across people who have been hacking, who have been cheating, and it just really diminishes everything for everybody else involved, except for, of course, the guy doing the hacking or the girl who's doing the hacking or whatever. But as for the rest of us trying to play the game legitly and everything, it's really not as much fun for the rest of us when you've got a guy who can apparently never get hit for whatever reason, even though you squarely hit him, but can always pop you down in one shot without even looking at you. Yeah, that sucks a lot. It really does. So, to see a cheater get hit with repercussions for their actions, not a big thing for me at all. I don't care. Honestly, typically, I would sit there and I would laugh at you. Ha ha ha. That's what you get for cheating. I'm sorry. That's life. Things come with consequences. However, the lifelong ban hammer that Epic handed out, I do feel it's a bit heavy-handed. Way too heavy-handed. We've seen it in the past, several things that have happened, that seem to be really heavy-handed for certain things, like the first kill on the Lich King. The guild who happened to get the world's first on that accidentally was producing a bug because Serenite Bombs was in the rogue's rotation. Had no idea that was happening, thought it was part of the fight, that it was supposed to do that or whatever. And, people can go on about, well, they knew what they were doing. It's like, come on, seriously. Every rogue was using that in their utility and their rotations. Any rogue worth their salt was, that had engineering or whatever, was using those. I'm sorry, it was happening. I honestly believe they did it by accident. And Blizzard handed a hefty ban hammer from them, took the world first from them. Taking the world taking the world first from them would be a thing. Not necessarily banning them and saying, hey, look, there's an issue. We're going to fix it through a hot fix or whatever. So you guys are going to have to try again. That would have been better. You've got the thing with Blitzchung recently with Blizzard. They threw out a year-long ban for just saying free Hong Kong. And then they've reduced it to 6 months. And of course they hit AU with it and the casters. And that still is a heavy-handed ban for just saying free Hong Kong. And then while simultaneously going, we're gonna remove, we don't want political speech, blah blah blah, this, that, and the other. Then J. Allen Brack's got himself a pride pin. Then you've got the woman who won the Hearthstone thing, making her political women are great, speech and all that good stuff, and that's fine. It's a whole bag of, it's just a messy bag of things not really lining up when it comes to these punishments. It happens. Let's see, another one was what was it, Magic the Gathering, and Jeremy Hambley, the quartering, couldn't think of it for a second. He got banned for memeing and talking about things online and stuff, and he got banned for life, and that was a harsh ban. I mean, seriously. And this, of course, falls into that category of super harsh, super not necessary bans for, this guy just straight up cheating. I mean, it sucks, but I honestly, Ninja, apparently the other big Fortnite guy, or the biggest Fortnite guy, whatever, the one who moved from Twitch to Mixer and everything, came out and was like, a 6-month ban would be more appropriate. And you know what? Maybe for cheating, if this is a first offense kind of deal, maybe 6 months might be a little too much as well. Anything, I would probably go with more around a 30-day ban. Like, look, dude, you can't do that. We catch you again, it becomes 6 months. We catch you again, third strike, you're done at that point. It's a permanent ban. But this guy, of course, he's upset. He's 17. He got banned. He wasn't expecting it. But again, actions have consequences. Best to learn them when you're young. And of course, if Epic doesn't reverse the ban, he's going to have to find something else. And it's not hard. There are other games out there to, lock yourself into. They're not going to be as big as maybe Fortnite, but if you go, your fans are going to go, and you have fans, considering this thing was seen by, how many millions of people of his fans. He's got 2 million subscribers to his channel. He's got fans to go anywhere he wants. There's no sense in crying about it, but this idea of trying to mobilize your fans to attack Fortnite and everything like that, and Epic because you banned me even though I was clearly wrong, that's for a complete reversal of the ban. Probably shouldn't happen. Maybe, hey, could we lighten that a little bit? That seems to be more of a thing that could happen. But of course, we're going to talk about Ninja for a second because I did bring him up. But apparently, the Mixer Megastar said that he liked the ban hammer and agreed that Jarvis deserves to be punished for showing off aimbots to hundreds of thousands of potential viewers, but said because the banned player was a content creator, he shouldn't be permanently barred. And that is where we're going to disagree. Without your content creators, there's a negative impact on your game. So I think what he did was incredibly stupid, but a permanent ban is just silly. What else is he going to play? Anything. Literally anything. I could probably pull up Steam or Epic or something and find other things to play. If you're looking for something free to play, you could play Dauntless. Monster Hunter, he can pick up an MMO. He can play WoW Classic. He can play WoW Retail. He could play Final Fantasy XIV. He could play Diablo 3. He could play D4 when that comes out. Hearthstone's a pretty good competitive thing. You could do that. You could go with one of those other things, other card games like Magic, Arena, if that's got, that probably doesn't have many people looking at it. But there's plenty of games out there that this kid can go play. If he wants to be first-person shooter, you've got CSGO, Overwatch, and other large titles that have a decent following on the Twitch or the Mixer or whatever. But he has to transition over from one of the most popular games and one that's made him skill-wise and career-wise, and now he has to play another. Yeah, so what? Look, I'm sorry. The permanent ban, again, it's still heavy. It really is. Treating him differently because he's a content creator? No. That's the last thing you want. And the sad part is, I'm sure that Ninja here is used to that kind of treatment. I've seen it somewhere in the past. I can't really confirm it or anything, but I heard where apparently I guess he got beat by somebody in a match and he reported them for stream sniping or something weird like that, regardless of whether or not the guy was actually doing it, and the dude got permanently banned or something as a result when they weren't, just because he was salty of getting of losing. Sorry, you're not always the best. It happens. And I played your game, and what little I played, they're not that good. Those people are not that good. I must have to like climb the ranks and spend time at that game to get to the bigger boys and girls who are playing that game to actually have some kind of challenge. But it was a cakewalk when I played it, and that was just a few nights ago. But whatever. But Ninja also doubled down on the idea that Fortnite content stars should have lesser bans to kids that hack just to hack. No. Listen, you hack the game, you cheat at the game, you get the ban hammer. It's that simple. You get punishment, and it shouldn't be different because it's a content creator. But like I said, Ninja's probably used to having something, handled differently because he's the biggest one, right? When you're the biggest one, they're less likely to touch you. They're less likely to do anything to anger you and that sort of thing. But when you're not, you're just one of the bigger ones. They don't really care about you that much. Yeah. So to sit there and say that the standard should be different because you're a content creator is just asking for really bad stuff to happen, because suddenly everybody who makes content is going to just, go, well, you didn't because of X, you didn't do this for X, but you're going to hit me? Come on now, I'm a content creator. I've got like 5 people subbed to my channel and 10 watching nightly. And then, of course, you can go ahead and argue with the weird flex of subscribers and things like that if you want to. Well, they don't really have many subscribers, so they're really a content creator, but they're making content for a platform for other people to enjoy, even if those people are only 10 strong. Yeah, you're asking for a huge can of worms to just be opened up, and it making very bad for everybody involved when you want to sit there and ask for, special treatment for thee and not for, or for me and not for thee and stuff like that. That's one of the biggest problems we have in our society, of course, is the fact that people get special treatment because they have a lot of wealth and things like that. And we shouldn't be asking for that sort of thing, especially in our games. Once you go ahead and you've done the crime, you need to go ahead and do the time. It's that simple. Anyway, what do you think? Let me know down in the comments below, and I will talk to you later. See ya.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, smash that like button, and always subscribe for more. And of course, there are other videos floating around somewhere on the screen, so click one of those and see if you can find something that suits your fancy. Till then, I'll see you later. Bye.